Welcome all my dear student of PSI class. In previous lecture we studied chain rule and some important points related to chain rule. In this lecture we are going to see the change of variable from Cartesian to polar coordinates. And regarding this point we have to obtain these two important relations which shows the relation between rectangular coordinate and polar coordinate. One of the most important use of partial differentiation is in making the change of variables. This gives a simple differential equation which is suited for many physics problem. Okay, consider a function f is equal to f of x, y. Here x and y are rectangular coordinates and we know already the relation between a rectangular coordinate, that is x, and y with polar coordinates r and theta. Like this, x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Or from this we can write the value of cos theta is equal to x upon r, and value of sin theta is equal to y upon r. Again we also seen in complex number r is equal to mod of x square plus y square. How it is obtained? Value of x square. Squaring of this we get x square plus is equal to r square cos square theta and y square is equal to square of this r square sin square theta. Adding this we have x square plus y square is equal to r square is common in bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta. And from trigonometry relation value of sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And therefore simply we have r square is equal to x square plus y square, or simply r is equal to under root x square plus y square. All these values helps us to study this change of variables from Cartesian to polar coordinates. Okay. Now from chain rule we can write first delta f by delta r is equal to delta f by delta x into delta x by delta r plus delta f by delta y into delta y by delta r. Now firstly substitute the value of x and y, that is r cos theta and r sin theta, and solve the differential equation. We get delta f by delta x into delta by delta r, value of x is r cos theta, plus delta f by delta y into delta by delta r, value of y is r sin theta. Differentiate this equation, we get differential of r cos theta with respect to r is cos theta, and this term as it is, that is delta f by delta x, plus now differentiation of this term with respect to r is sin theta, and remaining term delta f by delta y. Suppose this is equation 1. Now we can also write the chain rule for theta, that is delta f by delta theta is equal to delta f by delta x into delta x by delta theta plus delta f by delta y into delta y by delta theta. Now again substitute the value of x and y, that is r cos theta and r sin theta. Here we have delta by delta x, delta f by delta x into delta by delta theta, and value of x is r cos theta plus delta f by delta y into delta by delta theta, and value of y is r sin theta. Then solve this equation. differentiation of this term with respect to theta is r sin theta minus r sin theta, because derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta and r is at is sin theta del by f by del by x. Then the next derivative of this term is r cos theta del by f by del by y. This is the value of del by f by del by theta. Suppose this is equation 2. Now multiply equation 1 by r cos theta and 2 by r sin theta, simply sin theta. We get, after multiplication of this r by this equation, that is del by f by del by r is equal to this, we get r cos theta del by f by del by r is equal to r cos square theta del by f by del by x, this term, plus r sin theta cos theta, that is multiplication of this r cos theta to this term, and del by f by del by y. Suppose this is equation 3. Now after multiplication by sin theta to this term, we get sin theta del by f by del by theta is equal to this term minus r sin square theta del by f by del by x, now plus r sin theta cos theta del by f by del by y. This is equation 4. Now subtracting equation 4 from 3, subtracting this equation from this equation, we have r cos theta del by f by del by r cos theta del by f by del by r minus this term sin theta del by f by del by theta, because during subtraction plus sign is become minus, minus become plus, and plus become minus. Therefore here is equal to this minus this is equal to this minus this, that is r is common, and in bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta, or sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to, we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore only r, and remaining term this is common, del by f by del by x. Or from this equation we may write del by f by del by x is equal to, taking this r to this side, we have cos theta del by f by del by r minus sin theta upon r del by f by del by theta. In this way, the first equation, that is this one, is obtained, del by f by del by x. Okay. Now in order to obtain second relation, which is very important for change of variable from Cartesian to polar coordinates, again multiplying equation 1 by multiplying equation by r sin theta minus r sin theta, and equation 2 by cos theta. Okay, I am again going to repeat that, multiplying equation 1 by minus r sin theta and equation 2 by r cos theta. After the multiplication of this term to this equation, we get minus r cos theta, minus r sin theta del by f by del by r is equal to minus r sin theta cos theta, this into this, del by f by del by x. Now this into this minus r square sin square theta, sorry, r is common, r is sin theta, and lastly dA by f by dA by y. Suppose this is equation 6. Now after multiplication of this term cos theta to this equation, we have cos theta dA by f by dA by theta is equal to minus r sin theta cos theta dA by f by dA by x, then plus r cos square theta dA by f by dA by y. This is equation 7. Okay. Now subtracting this equation 7 from this equation 6. Sorry, subtracting this equation 6 from 7. Subtracting equation 6 from 7. That is, when we write this equation, below this equation we have again minus r sin theta dA by f by dA by r is equal to minus r sin theta cos theta dA by f by dA by x minus r sin square theta dA by f by dA by y, and make the subtraction. During subtraction there is change in sign, this sign become plus, this minus become plus, and this minus become plus. Therefore it is found that this term is minus term is getting cancelled with this plus term, and we have cos theta dA by f by dA by theta plus r sin theta into dA by f by dA by r is equal to minus minus plus, r is common, in bracket again sin square theta plus cos square theta, and sin square theta plus cos square theta according to trigonometric relation it is equal to 1. Therefore addition of sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and finally we have dA by f by dA by y. Or when we taking this r toward this side to this side, then we get the second relation, that is dA by f by dA by y is equal to cos theta upon r and sin theta dA by f by dA by r. In this way we get the second equation. Both these equations are very important for changing variable from Cartesian to polar form. Okay. Now we are going to see one of the important problem for exam point of view, and this problem can also helps us to understand this point once again. Consider the problem. Problem is simple. In the problem we have a solution, and given f is equal to x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into y upon x. This is given in the problem, and we have to obtain dA by f by dA by x, dA by f by dA by x directly and by changing variable. Okay. So we have the solution. This is given. First, we are going to obtain the differentiation or derivative of this function directly. Therefore, dA by f by dA by x, take the derivative of this f with respect to x. We have dA by dA by x into x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into y by x. Now, in order to solve this, differentiate this term, use UV rule. UV rule. What is UV rule? Differentiation of u is v du plus u dv. Okay. According to this relation, we get first derivative of this term with respect to x is 1 half x square plus y square bracket is to minus 1 half into 2x, okay, plus, sorry, into y by x plus, again, x square plus y square bracket is to 1 half into y into 1 upon x square. See here. Here you can write this, or u dv plus v dv, v du. Both are okay. Now according to this relation, u dv and v du, and we get this. Simplify this term. This 2 is getting cancelled with this 2, and this x is getting cancelled with this 2, and we have y upon, take this side to the denominator, we have x square plus y square bracket is to 1 half, plus again this term x square plus y square bracket is to 1 half upon x square into y, and this is the direct differentiation or partial differentiation of a given function with respect to x. Okay. I just write here for comparing the result when we derive the derivative, we are obtain the derivative by changing variables. So, due to lacuna of space, I am going to write here del by f by del by x is equal to y upon x square plus y square bracket is to 1 half plus x square plus y square upon, sorry, bracket is to 1 half upon x square into y. This is obtained by direct method, and now we are going to obtain the same result by changing variable. Again, the chain rule is df, sorry, del by f by del by x is equal to cos theta del by f by del by r minus sin theta upon r del by f by del by theta. Okay. Now we have to put the value of this here into this equation and solve so that we can obtain this relation, same reason. So before this, x and y are related to polar coordinate r and theta, that is r cos theta. X is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Okay. From this relation, we can write cos theta is equal to x upon r, that is cos theta is equal to this x upon r. But again we know that value of r is under root x square plus y square, because it is modulus, which is already studied in first chapter, complex algebra. Or instead of this we can write x upon x square plus y square bracket is to 1 half. Then we can substitute the value of cos theta, that is here this value, and del by f by del by r. Again here we want to find the value of, substitute the value of this. Instead of this value we can also write, instead of this we can write r, and when we take from these two relation y upon x, we have r sin theta upon r cos theta, r get cancelled with tan theta. That is, instead of this we can write tan theta. Okay, remember that. Now, therefore, we have del by f by del by x is equal to cos theta is equal to x upon x square plus y square. bracket raised to 1/2 dabba by dabba theta into f. Value of f is r tan theta. Okay. Minus sin theta, like this, y upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into r, that is 1 upon again x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into dabba f by dabba theta. Value of is r tan theta. Okay. See here. Now solve this. We get x upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2, and the differentiation of this is r, just a minute, here r, here tan theta. Tan theta means y upon x minus y upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into 1 upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2, and this is the value of 1 upon r, this r. Okay. And when we solve this r and value of differentiation of tan theta with respect to theta is sec square theta. Again this r is nothing but this, and therefore this r is getting cancelled with this r. Okay. Don't confuse. Value of r is x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2. This value and this value getting cancelled with this, and we have again dabba f by dabba x is equal to x upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into y by x plus, now this one, okay, this one here, okay, here we get 1/2 into 1, okay, 1/2, simply value of sec, this is cancelled, and only here minus y upon x square plus y square bracket raised to 1/2 into value of sec square, x square plus y square upon x square, because sec square theta is equal to 1 upon cos square theta, or cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta. Okay. That's why the value of sec square theta is this. Now again simplify, dabba f by dabba x is equal to x upon x square plus y square bracket is to 1/2 into y by x minus, minus plus will be, plus is there, plus again this is half term, this is full term. From these two we have x square plus y square bracket is to 1/2, because from full term half term is get cancelled, here only remaining against half term, again divided by x square as it is, and this one is y is as it is. Now this is the differentiation of a given function, or this is the partial derivative of the given function by changing variable, and this is by direct method. When we compare the RHS of two equations, then it is found that both the results are same. That's why here we verify or obtain the same result by changing variable and by direct method. Now the last point of this chapter is condition for maxima and minima without proof, and that point will be study in the next lecture. So we shall stop here. Have a good day. Thank you.